Well, you should.
All right, hello everyone. We're gonna take a spin in my car. So rare that I get to, the seat is all the way back. It's so rare that I get to be driven. And actually, I mean, I do have a video out there, I think with my brother driving me for about 5 minutes and me nerding out.
Oh,
so,
wow.
So what do you think? So here you go. So here's someone else's take that's not a relative who doesn't hate this car.
It smells new in here.
Okay. Thank you.
It's one of those things. It's a tactile feel that you can't quantify. Like, it looks clean, it smells clean, and when I say, you know, for me, clean isn't just shiny with Armor All on it. Like, I mean clean. Like, it's clean. I can smell. I can tell.
Clean with a capital K.
Clean with a capital K.
All right, K for Kaufman.
Oh, we got a good start.
There we go.
That's a crisp start.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I have to move the pedals a little bit.
The pedals are all the way. That's it. Yeah, the seat, so the way I drive, I'm 5'11", I do have to move the seat all the way back, and the pedals all the way forward. So this is kind of weird. I thought there would be more space here.
Well, I'm 6'3", as you know, you can tell by I drive a tiny car. I would actually probably put, because my head's hitting the top. I'm gonna put it back. You still?
No,
I'm
right? Still okay.
Right.
I am touching the back, so my knees are touching. They're not digging into the back seat. Well, yeah, there we go.
And it is, as a car guy that you are now as well, like,
yes.
It's weird to ride in the back of your own car.
Yes.
You don't, how often do you go back there even?
Twice. This is the second time. I'm glad I got the first one on film, because now I can go back to remember it. My little guy, he rides in the back. I dropped him off at daycare this morning.
Ride in style.
And then he's riding in style with the seat all the way forward. And yeah, so there we have it.
I am a fan of town cars, as Koff will attest. I don't have one. If I had the means and the space, I'd have, you know, one of everything. But
well, who wouldn't?
Yeah, I know. But like you were saying earlier, it's like hypercars, some of those exotics. They're nice. I'm not.
Yeah.
knocking
Oh
them,
yeah.
But they're not. To me, that's not a. It's kind of useless.
Yeah, it's something to look at, to dream about it, and then move on to your boring daily life that we all understand.
I was thinking about, you know, it's like they make these cars, and you know, millions of dollars go into the research and development, millions of dollars go into designing these things. You're never, 99% of the people are never going to use that car the way it was designed. Yeah. I mean, maybe if I go out on the expressway here in Chicago in the middle of the night, maybe I can hit 200 miles an hour
for a few seconds.
For a few seconds
before you start getting some attention.
Well, not even that. I mean, I lose my license, but I mean, I'm encountering other traffic, or just like, you know, it's dangerous. You know, I mean, okay, fine, I'm gonna go to a track. But how many people how many legit working people have time for that? I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of well-to-do or, you know, rich guys.
You would have to go on a track.
Right.
I think ideally you would go on a track a couple times a year. Right. You would have a few $1 million in the bank.
And I know a couple of guys that are very well-to-do and have Ferraris and Lamborghinis, nice guys, and they're the ones that the saying they use is, there's a difference between a guy who can buy an exotic car like that and one that can drive it. I mean, because you drive that car, I mean, once you need brakes, a brake job could cost 10 grand.
Yeah.
You know, that's why a lot of those cars, you'll see, like the first period of ownership is like 6 months. Someone drives for the summer, they get rid of it. Like, it needs an oil change, 10 grand, forget it, I don't want it. You know, I'll buy another one.
So what you're saying is you would rather drive one of these or one of those than one that you would do actually drive?
Clearly.
Are you having nostalgia moment from the good old days of rental cars when these were just your regular daily? Yeah. Nobody really paid attention to them. I mean, they were just a car.
Yeah. I mean, and that the platform that it's on, they don't make anymore. I believe it's the Panther platform, I believe.
Yes.
You know, it's like, look, there's still Crown Vics rolling around Chicago.
Oh yeah,
as police cars.
I filmed plenty of them.
And there's a couple cops I know that are just like, oh, I love this thing, I'm never giving it up. And it's just like, buddy, you're gonna have to give it up at some point.
Well, yeah, when your department chooses.
Or no, when they retire, it's like, all right, when I retire, and you know, whatever. But that's
oh yeah, no tire squeal.
Well, we can do that if you want to.
Ah, no, it's okay. Yeah, acceleration is nothing to write home about, but these cars were never meant to be speed demons.
Well, it's heavy too.
Smooth. They were heavy. got a couple of, you know, even with a couple of featherweights like us riding in it, you know. There you go.
Hey, Koff, I got my my town car fixed for the moment.
There you go.
I'll go back online. I'll start looking for one.
Well, if you do ever decide to go on a little shopping spree, bring me with you.
Yes.
I've experienced, you know, a few things here and there, a little rust here, a little engine issues there. I know you mentioned that you don't always watch my stuff, which is okay. That's no problem. Nothing personal here. But yeah, I mean, every once in a while I do encounter a little check engine light, a little issue here and there. But overall, you know, we got this beast here. You know, this I do need to wipe down now that I've seen it. I gotta fix this.
Is this a 5 liter or what?
4.6. 4.6. 200, I think, and 39 horsepower. Torque number, something similar. Yeah. I mean, here
you will easily get 200,000 miles out of this. Easily.
So right now it's got 102.
There you go.
Few fixes, like I said, few fixes along the way, which is interesting. You know, I noticed on yours, you have 3 contact points for wipers. So you have one here and then 2 connection points here.
Yes, the passenger side wiper, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah.
Like pivots. It does it.
Okay. Oh, so it does one of those like German style where it would do.
It actually like goes up.
Okay.
I guess maybe to clear more of the glass.
Okay.
It kind of goes up and over.
All right. Well, yeah. So here we go. I don't know if you're more mechanically inclined than I am. Do you see anything of a concern? Had a little coolant leak here. I think it was resolved since then. I got a different video on that, but that's either here or there. So yeah, a little intake manifold.
Miles. It's
06.
They're always leaking a little. There's a difference between a leak and seeping.
I would say.
Seepage, you know, if there's not a river underneath it,
no, there is not.
Everything's gonna seep a little bit.
There's actually, yes, I did not do that. I got it. I bought it that way. So it had a relatively new battery. I bought it. Actually, it's been a little over a year as of the filming of this. So I got a year-old battery with this. I actually had almost new tires. I mean, they've already been a year old since then. But yeah, this is it. And obviously the best part. Well, I can't say the best part because I never really utilize it. But you got this. Oh man. Oh man.
A lot of trunk.
So there you go. I do seem to have a problem with accumulating floor mats. I don't know what's wrong with me.
It's all right, man.
But that seems to be my thing.
Hobby.
Yep. I'm actually also surprised that these cars, they never came with any sort of a trunk liner. Like they didn't have like a trunk mat. This I bought separately.
Felt? No, the felt though is here, right?
Yes, but there's no
the
rubber mat I bought that separately, and that's not obviously that's not a Lincoln thing. I was supposed to trim it, but I was like, well, what's the point?
I would be comfortable venturing to guess that
they just never bothered with it.
Their typical town car buyer isn't putting anything dirty in there.
Very true.
Maybe golf clubs are the dirtiest thing.
Yes,
I mean,
you're right.
Suitcases from Tampa, you know, when grandma
that's
started from Tampa.
Yeah, so I know that these things had that optional organizer, which basically makes the trunk flat.
Oh, nice.
I've toyed with the idea of getting one. There's actually one guy who actually makes them, specifically makes them, because the new ones are at this point, they were rare when they were new.
Yeah.
Now to get a new one, it's like almost $200. There's one guy who makes them, custom makes them on eBay for this, like 140-ish. Yes. Yeah. But I was like, what the hell, you know. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And then I do have a little
soft touch close.
Yep, and then it's power close down too. If you press the button, it does that. So yeah, there we go. We got 2 blasts from the past, and I do enjoy riding in the back of it. I need to hire a chauffeur for the day.
Clearly,
seriously. I mean, that's the only way to do it.
I'm a union driver, so my rates might be a little.
Yes.
I'll cut you a break.
Yes, this what brings the price up a little bit. All right, but it's the experience.
You get what you pay for.
Exactly. All right. Well, next time I'm shooting a movie with where a villain has to drive one of these.
That's right.
So, all right, everybody. This was an interesting look. Thank you, Scott, for driving me. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys next time.